I love seeing roofers with no repair departments because I can increase my ticket price and I can bring more value to the client and a lifetime value.
I show it to the homeowner, and it's a way of going the extra mile, letting them know, hey, listen, while we're here, anything that we can do right, we want to add to the job to just kind of show that, our heart is to always go above and beyond for that client. And if we can add an additional blessing at the end of it, it really helps, again, push that referral base.
With a service team, you can be a problem solver. I know everyone wants the big re-roof. They want the 1,000 square commercial property that they can re-roof the whole thing. And that's what people are going for. They're just trying to hit grand slams everywhere they're at. You see that? I used a golf swing with a baseball. I'm crazy.
I recently asked on Facebook, should a roofing company have a repair division? And the responses were overwhelming. So many people talking about why this is crucial for their business. So I want to share with you from the roofing industry why this is so critical and why you should add a repair division as soon as possible. Folks that are contributing are Maven Roofing. They've been doing repairs. It's critical. And they said they always advertise for repairs. Check them out.
Hi, I'm JT Oliet. I'm the CEO of Maven Roofing. How do repairs drive down the cost of your leads? Well, that's a simple answer, actually. When you're in an industry or a sea of roofers that basically want to replace your roof, everyone's going after the same thing. So I don't know, there's a guy that's pretty smart named Warren Buffett that says buy in the dips and sell in the highs. So in our mindset is why wouldn't you just buy the cheap leads and make high margins off of them? And then when those convert to replacements, it's a good endeavor.
Repair leads are so much easier to get than full replacement leads. A homeowner or a property manager for that matter, does not know whether they are trying to get a full replacement or not. So they might Google roof repair. They might just Google roofing contractor. They're not aware of whether it's gonna be a repair or a replacement. So when people try to pull out of anything that could possibly be a repair lead, they're shooting themselves in the foot.
When we first started roofing, our organization, our business, almost everything was non-repairable, right? We were doing mostly insurance. We had a big storm about 5 years ago, haven't had a storm since. And honestly, sometimes it would just require repair, but it was non-repairable because the shingles were brittle and we would mess up the shingles around it. And so repair wasn't really an option. When we looked at offering a roof rejuvenation package, roofs that were non-repairable before all of a sudden became repairable. So we had the opportunity to really offer our customers what they needed. They didn't need a new roof. They needed a repair and they needed to rejuvenate the shingles. So it was a great value that we could bring to our customers on those repair jobs. You have higher profitability. You have a lower customer acquisition cost because you're not paying for a replacement lead, you're paying for a repair lead. You have greater lifetime value of a customer. It increases multiple times. And so I can go back and service that client with the first repair, second repair, maybe a rejuve every 5 years. And then ultimately, when it does come time to replace the roof, they're gonna come back to me. Versus when I just replaced your roof, I may only see you once in my lifetime.
Why do I think many roofers avoid repairs? Because it's hard. People don't like doing hard things. I think they go with their comfort zone. They don't like to be outside their comfort zone. It's not easy running a repair department. It's not easy to understand how to price it, how to recruit it, how to train it, develop it, advertise it, and implement a repair department. It's much easier to sell a roof, and if you sell a repair, offload it to a subcontractor and give them less than stellar services. Doing hard things, that's what we do here. I think that's why people don't do it, because it's hard.
Why else should you be doing this? Some people would say you're not a real roofing company if you don't have a repair division. Not me, I'm just saying, baby, relax. I'm just saying, the thing is that a roofing company increases their reputation by small jobs. Any job, small or large. Your ability to get out to the little old lady that just needs a fascia repair and fix that for her could increase your reputation by a lot. They could refer 30 people. I just talked to my friend JD, who said one homeowner referred him 30 other roofs. So your small jobs can be your best referrers. I also always say window shoppers can be your best referrer. So just because somebody doesn't buy doesn't mean they might not promote you. The other thing is a lot of people don't really understand that your repairs can be profitable. You do not need to do rock bottom prices on repairs. You can use something like Ugly Roof to rejuvenate the roof and do a few small repairs, allow them to have 5 more years on their roof, and you can charge a pretty decent premium for that. If you're also making the roof look nicer, making the shingles more pliable. I did this on my roof, definitely allowed that roof to withstand more storms. Also, we talked to Jacob Fuchs of Fraser Roofing, and he is a salesperson that does repairs on his own. So he's learned how to do repairs because he knows how big of a trust builder that is for the people in his community. And he really doesn't believe that you're even a real roofer if you can't do repairs. It's kind of harsh, but I mean, you can understand why some people might be hesitant to work with a company if they can't do small repairs. And being a salesperson that knows how to do repairs, you make everything easier on yourself. He sells a ridiculous amount of roofs every year. Let's talk to Jacob.
What's going on, guys? It is Jacob of Fraser Roofing. We're out on the roof doing a repair right now. A tree came by, hit this house. Now, this roof's not that old. It was installed like in 2023, so it's only 2 years old. GAF, HDZ up here right now. We didn't actually do this roof install, but we did get called out for the tree that actually damaged right here along the gutter. Already starting to replace some rafters. I'm going to get in here, do some work, show you what we do a little bit, and show you why repairs are so vital for what we do and how it brings in additional business. While I'm doing this repair right now, I actually come across other items that you don't typically see during the initial inspection. So look right here, this knee wall has no ending support. It's holding that. All they did was install this here, barely hanging off the rafter, which is just holding this joist, but it's barely any support for these rafters right here. And so this board is dipping, and if you look back there, it's actually cracking and tearing apart with almost zero integrity on this whole corner of the roof. Now, this is a great opportunity right here. Mid-repair, go down, talk to the homeowner, and offer some upgrades to add additional support, okay? Rafter support, that can increase your bid and also shows the homeowner how thorough you are, which increases your reviews and revenue on the job. You know, our heart is to always go above and beyond for that client, and if we can add an additional blessing at the end of it, it really helps, again, push that referral base. I hope this video encourages a lot of people today as to why they should do repairs. And I think the reason a lot of the industry doesn't is because insurance was preached for so long to only look for hail, wind, or let's say collision from a tree, and getting a full roof replacement solely because it was easier for your reps just to look for 3 things and nothing else. Maybe a pipe boot at max. And they're just thinking, well, there's not enough money in it. And I can tell you that's so far from the truth. And there's plenty of money that comes from the referrals. Me, I do probably 200 repairs a year, okay? Let's just take that repair right there. That's a lot of work. Let's say I made $1,500 there, okay? Now, it's not a lot. A lot of people go, well, you could have taken that time and earned it through, you know, sales, et cetera, door knocking and made more money. Sure, absolutely. Me personally, I love getting my hands dirty. I love being physically involved with a job. And I also nerd out quite a bit. That's just kind of what I enjoy. But I'll tell you this, the numbers don't lie, okay? Residentially, I probably install over 370 projects a year solely, not as a company, but as an individual. That's a lot. And 200 of those are probably word of mouth repairs, okay? And the thing is, if you repair someone's roof, the word of mouth they give you is not just for a repair. If I install, let's say, William's roof. William, if I'm doing a repair on his roof, is not going to go, oh, only call Jacob for repairs. He's going to say, no, call Jacob for a roof, period. And those people can turn into replacements. They can turn into repairs. So my referral pipeline is more than double any type of competitor because I'm meeting and serving the need of way more people because we let repairs be a part of our foundation. And I'm telling you guys what, it's absolutely incredible. If you jump on it, I believe that you should. Hopefully, if you choose to listen to this video, you're not in my market because then I just got to compete against you, and that's just more competition for me. But thank you, Tim Brown, for putting this video out. You guys have a good one.
And lastly, we talked to Cam Wade, who worked with a ton of commercial roofers, and you cannot be a commercial roofer without repairs. Like, one of the biggest ways people get on people's radar is essentially, hey, we'll do maintenance for your commercial roofs. And those are small jobs, but those small jobs lead to huge jobs.
What's happening, guys? We're just inspecting some roofs. We're talking about maintenance and repair programs, the importance of them. We just asked this awesome hardware store owner if we could get on the roof and make a video and do an inspection. He said yes. In fact, he said he would lift us up there in a forklift. Here we go. Every day, I'm on huge commercial projects. I'm on roofs inspecting them, whether it's with an adjuster or with an engineer. I meet with property managers and commercial property owners every day. The number one thing that hurts claims, that drags them out, that causes them to need a lawyer in the future is one simple thing: the lack of property managers and owners having roofers at their disposal who actually offer service and maintenance programs. If you don't have service and maintenance program, if you don't have a master service agreement, you need to really look into getting one. With a service team, you can be a problem solver. I know everyone wants the big re-roof. They want the 1,000 square commercial property that they can re-roof the whole thing. And that's what people are going for. They're just trying to hit grand slams everywhere they're at. You see that? I used a golf swing with a baseball. I'm crazy. Again, I'm on roofs all day, and this is what I see. I see poor maintenance. If you're wanting to have a commercial division and having a repair and maintenance, make sure that within your agreement, it states that if an HVAC tech or anyone else gets on this roof, it voids your warranty. Every day, I see HVAC techs, whether it's a multifamily maintenance man, they get on these commercial roofs and they destroy them by their lack of knowledge, their lack of care. At this point, I feel like with HVAC technicians, their screws should have an individual serial number on them, and there should only be X amount that goes on the roof with them for their specific hole that they need to be drilled. You are missing the opportunity to make a ton of money and to offer true value to these property managers and owners by going in there, asking a simple question. Hey, what is your biggest problem child facility that you have, or multifamily property do you have? Be their problem solver. Go there, teach your sales guys. If they're wanting to transition from residential to commercial, go send them to whatever manufacturer so they can learn how to make small repairs on their own. It's a huge selling point. There's so much profit in that. Provide value, provide a consistent solution. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm Cam Wade with National Claims Advisors. Maintenance and repair programs are the single most important thing you can do if you're wanting to scale and grow and really get into commercial. Property managers are out there. They have millions and millions and millions of dollars of properties that they manage, and they're waiting for you to get your shit together so you can get on their roofs and offer them true value. Have fun, guys. Thanks, Tim. Love you, bud.
And that's the biggest thing, is a lot of these small jobs lead to huge jobs, even in and especially in the commercial roofing space. Thank you everyone for being on this video. I hope it was useful to you if you're thinking about starting a repair division, or if you just needed a little pick me up of why it's important to have a repair division. I appreciate everyone for watching. Please like, comment, and I'm serious now. Can you smash that subscribe button? Please, for the love of God, hit the subscribe button. I'm not ending this video until you do. What is wrong with you? I said to hit, I'm just kidding, peace. Peace.
They're so thorough with every detail of the website. Working with Hook, the design is probably 50x better than any other design I've ever had. Their team is super communicative, and I mean this genuinely. I'm happy to pay you guys to work with us. It's been a tremendous experience.